Alright, hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Games. In this episode, as you can tell from the title, I am doing something different. I am actually going to be playing in a very old game, and for those of you that grew up in the 90s, this should look very familiar to you. I know it does to me. I didn't have the speakers. I do remember the tube TVs that had a built-in VCR, though. I remember Streets of Rage, Shinobi, Golden Axe, Altered Beast. Such a terrible game. I also remember the Sonic Archie comics down here. I think I owned this one. Which I think this one might actually be the first Archie comic. I didn't have that one or that one. But anyways, moving right along to the game that we are playing today, I'm actually kind of upset because the game that we were going to play, I can't play because... Or I did. I recorded it at like 3 in the morning last night. And I got all 7 Chaos Emeralds as Sonic before Hydro City was done, and and apparently when I had set this up, I had set the recording so that the game audio was so high that I couldn't hear anything. I actually had to drop this particular game down to 19% before my voice could be heard over the game's audio. It's super loud. So anyways, I'm going to be playing Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Sonic & Knuckles. This is actually one of my favorite games of all time. It is a fantastic game. It's a game I grew up with, and it is one I absolutely love. So, as you can see, it's a clean slate. I actually already deleted the file that I did have. So, anyways, though, we are going to be playing as just Sonic. So, this game, for those of you that haven't played it before, Sonic is all about speed. However, unlike the new Sonic games, this Sonic is more about memorizing stage layouts and just go with it. There are alternate pathways and stuff that you can do, though, and I will be showing those. Because, like, for instance, so Sonic, this is about how fast Sonic moves, but, like, I knew that guy was there, so I could jump over it. I forgot the spring was there, so I landed on it. But, like, you know, that guy's there, so you jump over the spikes, drop, spin dash, and voila, you have your first power ring. Or super ring. Okay, so this is the super stages, which was 3D. I may or may not be showing these very often, or I may or may not be talking very often during these. Simply put, some of these can get really complicated, and because I can't actually hear the music with my headset on, this is going to be kind of awkward because as you're doing this, the game will actually speed up. Right there was a speed change. And the thing is like, I have it memorized when the speed ups are because I remember the audio when it does do the speed ups. So not being able to hear the speed ups is going to greatly hinder my ability to do these. Also, some of these are really complicated, so I'm not going to be able to do them 100% without talking. Like, I'm going to have to shut up for some of these because some of these are really hard and I don't remember how to do them all that well. We will see, though. So. But, I went down. And unlike Sonic the Hedgehog 1, I feel like Sonic 3 did an excellent job of allowing the player to just explore. I'll go ahead and show you what going down here is. Like, you go down here and, okay, you come up. So you do that. Oh, there are these spikes, but what you can do is you can actually push this aside here. And there's, like, hidden shit, too, so, like, you can see that power ring down there. It's like, oh, okay, well, what's down there? Oh, okay, so it's 20 rings and an invincibility thing. And then there's the boss thing. But, if we so wanted to, we could actually do this. And if we look, this is right back where we were before. So Sonic is very much so, Sonic 3 I found was very much so like not a sense of like exploration, but it really was like almost like a sense of exploration. Like, you could basically play the stages any way that you wanted to. Not because you had to, but because like there's just so much shit to do that like makes the game unique for each person. So, anyways though, so Sonic the Hedgehog 3 was also unique because it included the ability to play as just Tails, or it also included the ability to play as just Knuckles. Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Knuckles did anyways. So that being said, I am also not going to be showing all the secrets. I'm just going to be showing like my preferred pathway through these areas and the secrets that I personally know of. Like this one. And so we have our second power ring. I'm sure they're not supposed to be called power rings. I'm just calling them power rings. And also, like I said, I'm just doing these stages as I remember them. So... I may turn the audio up a little bit because I don't think that that is going to interfere with your guys' listening experience. Okay, there's going to be a speed up here coming soon. There it is. See what I mean? Like, it's the audio cue for the music. Like, if you play these games enough, like, the music doesn't change per stage, so you can tell when there's a speed up coming. Okay. And then is... Okay, this is the way that I came. So this is the way I need to go. Shit. Oh no! I got lost! I went the way I went. Or I went the wrong way. Shit. Okay, hang on. How did I do a perfect run of this and then I just completely forget how to do this? Oh god, that is so fast. Okay, and so, just to explain this stage a little bit, if you collect all the rings, you can earn an extra life. I don't really care about that, so I'm not doing it. The other thing is those white spheres, you have to collect the blue spheres. Red spheres will exit you out of the stage, and the white spheres are bouncers, so you'll run into them, you'll hit them, and Sonic will actually start running backwards. And of course, since you can't see where you're going, that's very dangerous. That's not good. There's another mini-game, or there's a sequence of mini-games that you can play as, you guessed it, Sonic. And also I should explain what that was. What I just did here, this little white sphere thing, if you jump and then jump again, Sonic will create that white sphere. What that does is it allows Sonic to get a brief sphere of invincibility where he frankly can't be hurt. So it's really good to have. Now, each of these shields, there are 3 shields you can get in this game. There's the lightning shield, there's the fire shield, and then there is the bubble shield. Lightning and fire shields will both go out if you go near water. However, the fire shield protects against fire. Lightning kind of protects against lightning, but not really. The fire shield, though, or the lightning shield will draw rings to you, and if you double jump, it'll allow you to do just a double jump. So Sonic can jump a little bit better. He can avoid obstacles. The fire shield allows him to do that, a fireball, which gives him a little bit of a speed boost. It also allows him to be invincible from fire attacks. You saw I was under that guy doing a spin attack and he couldn't hurt me. The other shield is the bubble shield. It allows you to bounce every time you jump, but also it gives Sonic the ability to breathe underwater indefinitely. So a very good shield to have. Okay, this one is actually not bad. This one it's basically you have a set path that you have to do, so it's not too shabby. Oh shit. I always forget that that one is like right there. Come on. I'm also kind of pissed too though, because like there's a girl at work that like, I'm just a really nice person in general, like I'm a really nice guy, and like she's been having a really like bad series of weeks, like a really bad week I guess, and like she was single and then she like picked up somebody else and didn't tell anybody at work, so like she's just been having a rough time, and it's like she posted something on Facebook that was like, I hope that I have a better day because like I've just been having this horrible week. I'm like, well, if there's anything I can do, let me know. You know, anything I can do to make your day better, let me know. And she's like, well, I have a boyfriend for that. Oh, well, you know, you didn't tell me, so I didn't know, and the way that some of your comments have been going makes it kind of appear that you were directing that at a significant other. And like one of the comments she said was something like, What was it specific? Like, when the one person you want to get a hold of keeps blocking you or ignores you, and so it was like she was clearly directing those at somebody she really needed or wanted to get a hold of, and it's like, how can you assume that that's not a significant other? But like, so she started like, and she's like, I thanks, but I have a boyfriend for that, and I responded, well, okay, I didn't know that, and then she responds with, you're a really nice guy and all, but you're not my type. I'm sorry. And it's like, so and I said, because we had actually had a conversation prior to this. Oh shit. Where I had said, she was like, so do you have a crush on me? Is that why you're being nice? And I responded with, no, I don't. I'm just a really nice guy, and it's, oh boy, forgot about you. I'm just a really nice guy, and when someone is having a bad day, like, I want to help. Oh, shit. Well, I lost out on a fire shield, but there's another one coming up that I can get, so that's okay. So I said, I'm a really nice guy, and I just wanted to help. Okay, I hate this one. You have to do this at least once, every time you come in here, and it's basically just gambling. And there's a chance you will lose every ring you have, so I absolutely hate this stage. For that minigame, but there's two other ones. One of them is kind of stupid and I don't like it, and the other one is actually really good and I love it. So. But, yeah, so she commented that, and I was like, okay, so you do remember the conversation we had, right? Or I had a boyfriend for that. And so I said, you do remember the conversation we had when you asked if I had a crush on you, right? Even if I did like you, I don't date, so I'm not interested. Or I would never act on it. And so then I made a follow-up comment, it's like, so you're not interested in being friends. That's cool, and then I blocked her, because I'm sorry, but when you're having a bad week and you decide to take that out on someone that's trying to help, like, that's not cool. Like, I don't know. Okay, this is one I have to shut up on. You can do this one any number of ways that you want to. I have my particular set path that I do this, but I have to be very precise here because this one can get pretty hard. So, see you guys in just a second. Okay, hard part's over. There we go. So, like, I like doing it my particular way because it lets you get the really hard parts over early, and we already have 4 Chaos Emeralds just in the first stage, or in the first zone, so that's pretty good. Okay, now you have to be careful here. If I touch water, I will lose my lightning shield. However, there are platforms that do that, where they will just disappear, so you have to be a little bit careful with that. I actually, in my first playthrough, like, I did a fireball dash across, and what actually happened is I did a fireball dash across, and then a platform that was not there came into being, like, right away, like, right as I was in that spot, and it one-shot me. Now, there is a way to get a fire shield, and you do want to have a fire shield for this upcoming boss. There's one right up here, at the top of the tree. Now, if you're not Tails, or you do not have the lightning, it can be a little bit difficult to do. You can do it with Sonic, just be careful, because it requires precision jumping. Okay, now hopefully we'll get the good minigame. Nope, this is the shit one. Okay, I'm gonna show this because I really hate this one. Basically you can use these to go up, and you turn a little switch, and what will happen is balls will start coming down. I hate that minigame because it is very difficult to control, and honestly, I don't like it. So Sonic's default running speed is this, and you can tell how fast he's running by the speed of his legs. However, if I do the fireball shield close to the ground, see how quickly his feet are moving? The fireball shield is particularly helpful if you have to do a charge attack and blast across the ground quickly. Or if you want to do a spin dash but you don't really have the time to do it, the fireball shield can be great for that. It's great for covering distance. It's also good against bosses that have fire, who we will have to deal with now. Okay. So, you can get 2 hits in. I would not recommend doing a third unless you have the fire shield. Knuckles do not do his third hit. Tails do not do the third hit. So, normally you have to time it so you avoid the fireballs. When he does this one, you have to do stuff like that. So, but with the fire shield, we are invincible. He cannot hurt us. One of the things I also really liked about Sonic 3 was the fact that it had invincibility, or it had different pathways for different characters. You could explore the stage, find which direction you liked going, and poof, you're good to go. Like, it was really fun. I really liked it. But we've cleared our second zone. And so, with that being said, we are going to... Oh, it's Knuckles again. So, anyways, in the next episode, we are going to fall to our death. We've collected 4 Chaos Emeralds, just 3 to go, and hopefully by the end of our next stage, Hydro City, we will have that second thing, or the other 3 emeralds. So, thanks for watching, everybody. I will see you in the next episode.